Hi, welcome to the channel. I'm Jay, and this is our 2 cents, where we talk everything boxing, and everyone's entitled to their own opinion. In today's video, we're going to be discussing Terence T-Bud Crawford Media Day workout. But before we do that, make sure you help support the channel by punching that like and subscribe button, and let me know and drop it below your 2 cents as we go throughout the video. So, today I watched the media workout for Terence Crawford for the upcoming super fight on July 29th between Terence T-Bud Crawford and The Truth Errol Spence Jr. So, real quick, just a side note, I wonder why they always say Earl nickname before they say his name. You know, they'd be like Terence T-Bud Crawford or Adrian the Problem Broner, but they say The Truth Errol Spence Jr. I might have to do a video about that. But anyway, I digress. So, today I watched the media workout for Terence Crawford, and I just want to point out a few things that I noticed. It's going to be, a quick little video, just dropping my 2 cents real quick about Terence media workout that I seen today. And I want you all to let me know, drop it below if you watched the workout, what things you noticed and what things you seen. Hop in on the conversation. So the first thing I noticed was Bomac big round self in the ring with the, trying to do what's the little foam things with Terence and move around the ring, and he was messing up and looked like he was moving slow. It really looked like Terence kicked his big old self out the ring. But anyway, so a couple of the things that I observed as Terence was, hitting the mitts and the pads and things like that. First of all, Terence Crawford looked a little slow. He looked a little slow. I mean, of course, you can't tell during the media workout too much, but I mean, you could have a little insight. And I was watching some of the things he was working on, and, he was working on a jab, and he was working on slipping and countering, and it made me think that Terence might really try to fight Spence on the inside. I didn't see a lot of boom, punching, ducking, slipping, spinning, pivoting. I mean, he was doing some pivoting, but it was still on the inside. It was like I'm trying to dodge punches and get shots off and then pivot and spin you around. Kind of like the Porter Spence style type of fight. Which, just to give my 2 cents, I don't think that's a good idea if that's what Terence decides to do. I don't think it's going to be a good idea for Terence to try to fight Earl on the inside. So that was one thing I noticed when I was watching them. I seen them jabbing a lot. I seen them in the southpaw. I seen them kind of in the orthodox, but I seen them more so in the southpaw, which is where Terence is usually most comfortable at. Also, I noticed, I'm not sure how long he been working out before the cameras came on or whatever, but Terence looked a little winded. I was watching him in between rounds. It looked like he was breathing out his mouth. He looked tired. He looked a little sluggish. I mean, I'm not sure what his schedule was or if he had already worked out that day and he was just doing this workout for the media. I'm not sure, but he looked sharp. He looked sharp. He looked on point. My only critique, not my only critique, but my main critique is that he looked tired. He looked like he might have, I don't know why he looked so tired. It could have been several reasons. Hopefully he didn't overtrain for this fight. But another thing that I noticed that will possibly be a disadvantage for Crawford in this fight is that, one, he put on a lot of muscle. I'm not sure how much Terence Crawford weighed, but he looked like he still got a lot more cutting to do. Two, the muscle that he put on, it doesn't look like he evenly put the muscle on throughout his body. It looked like the top part of his body is bigger than is stronger and bigger than the bottom half of his body. So you know how you see dudes go to the gym And you know what I'm saying? You'd be like, forgot leg day? Like the top of their body all swole, like they just go to the gym and work their arms and then their legs be all little, bitty, little. That's how Terrence's legs look. He got the big top half and then the small legs, which will probably be a disadvantage to him. One, he put on muscle. He put on a lot of muscle in a short period of time without the proper conditioning, the proper mobility, and the proper flexibility of the muscle. So that's going to be a disadvantage. And he also didn't have enough time to properly condition and get used to carrying the muscle. So that, and just to give my 2 cents, will also be a disadvantage in the ring. So he already looks winded. He already looks like he put on too much muscle up top and didn't really focus on his legs, which is what's going to keep him standing in this fight. His endurance, which he's looking like he's lacking. And also, he also put on more muscle, so that's going to be even more of a disadvantage. So that's what I noticed while I was watching the media workout. He didn't really have like a whole lot of pop on his punches. He didn't look super duper sharp. Or you know how you seen Spence before the Ugas fight and you was like, whoo, man, he looked focused. Look how he popping them mitts. Look how he, you know what I'm saying? I didn't get that from Crawford today in the media workout. I got, and maybe Crawford has some type of anxiety, which is why he never really liked doing media stuff in the first place. But he seemed a little sluggish and a little tired. I mean, that could be for a plethora of reasons. But as far as the media workout go, you should be looking on point. Y'all know how Ryan Garcia looked in his media workout against Tank? Like, dude, what are you doing? Like, you don't look ready for this at all. Now, I'm not saying that's how Terence looked. I'm not saying that he don't look ready for this at all. It just looked like maybe he overtrained a little bit. And he just looks tired. He looks like, kind of like exhausted. You know what I'm saying? And maybe you have to watch the media workout so you can understand and see what I'm talking about. But I don't know. And then I also had another question. Let me know and drop below what you think. Do you think that all of this media attention, being in the spotlight, this being the first time Terence is even, having a fight of this magnitude on all accesses and everything, do you think that that's going to have an effect on him during this fight? Let me know and drop it below. And I'll make another video about it. But I do feel like Terence, man, Terence, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe it's all mind games, head games, but he really wasn't like looking too sharp. Like, ooh, y'all seen Terence at the media workout? He didn't give me that today. It was more like, you seen Terence? I mean, he look all right. He look a little tired. You know what I'm saying? He look a little bigger, but his legs is looking real chicken little-ish. So I don't know what's going on with that. But let me know and drop it below what you think about Terence Crawford's media workout today by dropping your 2 cents in the comments. Be sure to help support the channel by punching that like and subscribe button. Follow us on IG at 2 Cents Boxing or follow us on Twitter at 2 Cents 20. Go ahead and click on one of the videos at the end. Click on the video that YouTube suggests to you because they know you're going to like it. Or you can take a look at my feature series on the channel, The Elephant in the Ring. I'm Jay, and stay tuned for my 2 cents in the next video. Peace.